Hey folks, SeraphTearZ here. Welcome to what is just more of me derping around on the side while I'm trying to figure out a different other game to play for a change. But I couldn't figure out... oh, that doesn't look fun. That, however, does look fun. And this is new Super Marisa Land. I couldn't quite outright figure out any of the console games I really wanted to do a playthrough for. So I decided, let's go ahead and pick out a different game that I know I've been wanting to beat, but never really took the time to. And, oh, this being one of them. I know I played this maybe about a year and a half ago, but never really got to beating it. So I figure, might as well do a recording through and actually beat it for a change. Now I went on ahead and actually did my settings, and I cleared out all my files, which is like 2. Yeah, I started 2 different files for some reason. I think one was for me and the other one was for my friend who played around on it. The details! Let's get started. Now... out of all the, what is it, platformers done by Twilight Frontier, if I got the name correctly, this has probably got to be one of the ones I really like the most. Overall, the controls feel a lot better compared to like some of the last ones. But let's go ahead and get started. And now that I actually have my controller settings set just fine, I should technically do alright. Keyword technically doesn't mean it'll go like well throughout the whole game. I seem to recall some of the stages get pretty annoying later. I don't know. There are some things I remember, but, you know, once again, while I do have a fairly good memory, I don't always remember everything, so who the hell knows. Deja vu! I got hit by that same enemy in my last recording attempt, when I found out that I screwed up my sound settings. Oh, deja vu, this is already gonna be fun. And I don't have a Miko suit again. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I don't want to go down there yet. I need a Miko suit. Darn it. Okay, well, hold on a sec. Let me go back down here. This is where you'd be getting the rest of the stars, or I could think stars number 4, 5, and 6. But you need a Miko suit for that. So what I'm gonna do is just go in there, come back over here, finally grab that, and we can finally go ahead and get it. At least the game in the beginning is a little forgiving in that sense, because you really need the Miko suit yin-yangs to actually pick up those particular stars. Now, I've said this in my last recording attempt, but I'm gonna go ahead and repeat myself here. For now, I am not outright sure if I really want to go for a all-red star run. I'm thinking about it, because that's what I was doing the last 2 times I was playing this game. But, for the sake of my sanity, I'm not sure if I really want to do that, considering I remember some pretty frustrating levels later. But you know what? We'll see how long I can keep up the whole red star shtick. And if I give up at some point or another, nope, I give up apparently. I get the feeling I should be able to do it though, with enough practice. So, you know what? Whatever. Why not? Wait, what am I saying? I'm still gonna hold on to my, maybe for it. But I guess while it's while it's memories. While it's levels that I do, for the most part, kind of remember where the stars are, I think I'll go ahead and get it. Now over here is Korin's shop. You're going to be using your stars you collect to save quite a number of times. Plus you can stock up on lives here when you get near, like, really high amounts of stars. So this is going to be a very continuously used aspect of the game. Also, every other LP I've ever seen with this game has done this. So by virtue of continuing to do things, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Yay! I wonder if he's got some kind of, like, moving platform under there. Like, right now I was jumping on his head and trying to force him down into the Korin cave. Or the Renosuke cave. You never know. Renosuke could be an alternate version of Batman. You never know. Yeah, who knows. My mind was prattling aside. Let's move on. Because this is gonna be a fairly lengthy game, I think. Especially considering the rate at which I like to occasionally record within the week in between work days, this may take a while. Well, hopefully by the end of all this, I should hopefully figure out a solution for my console recording issues by then. At least I hope so, anyway. Now, within this game, you'll probably notice... Well, I already know where a lot of these walls are, but... Generally, you really want to try to keep some eco suits handy whenever you can. If only because it helps you just kind of... Well, for lack of a better term, cop a feel at different walls in the game and see if there's maybe something hidden. Because you're going to need to do that a fair amount of times, honestly. Not as geez, you're going to be throwing a lot of these around just to figure out which walls are fake and which ones won't kill you. What did I set my item to? Oh, there we go. I'm glad they added that into this game. Like this. Wait. No, not like that. There we go. So we know that's a fake wall. So just run to it, and you're good. Now, this is actually a secret exit for this area, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this exit just because. And the rest of the red stars that I have to collect, I'll just get them on the next run through of this level. Yeah, at least I don't have to get stars 1 through 5 and 8. So, I just gotta get the rest of them. Well, that gets a lot of the confusing stars out of the way, so hey. So much the better, I guess. And here, I gotta remember to go ahead and take this. Don't want to be without a reserve. If there's anything games like Mario Land or Mario World has ever taught us is just to, it's a good idea to keep a reserve. Just in case. On the bummer side, though, for this particular game's design choices, if you do happen to die, you lose your reserve too, so, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But hey, make do with what you got, right? I guess, is the word for it. For now, the game is not so bad, really, so it's gonna be pretty forgiving in the beginning phases. Wait till later. I seem to recall there's one level in the game that I'm not particularly fond of, but again, I've never completely beaten this game. Maybe I got really close before I suddenly ADD'd for other games, but otherwise, we'll just have to see how it goes. I get this feeling if I really do end up committing to the whole red star finding for every level, I'm probably going to regret it pretty hard. But if I pull it off, I'll just be surprising myself again. So you know, we'll just have to see. Yay. Well, that's that. You know what, let's go ahead and see if I can squeeze one more level into this. It's gonna be a rather short video set, really. So, let's see if I can at least squeeze this one last level and all the stars in it. That'd be pretty dandy if I could do that. Now, this definitely is another one of those levels where you really want to have a Miko suit. Because I remember the first time I actually went around, even after I've already seen an LP of it, it really helped to have a Miko suit in reserve to help me just figure out which one of these walls are, yeah, fake. And there's stars like these right here. You really need it. Like, there we go, look, see? I missed 2 somewhere, so now I have to go through this tediousness of figuring out what the heck did I miss. It's gotta be somewhere back here, and I'm just not aware of where exactly. For those of you who probably already know where it is, well, I can't hear you screaming at your monitors, so for now I'm gonna make believe I don't hear you. For those of you that don't know, well, you simply don't know. And I'm here trying to use my, by virtue of pretty darn good memory, keyword pretty darn good, but not really, to figure out where it is. And I'm not getting these, yin-yang orbs to move in a way I really want them to move. Did it go there? I swear it might be like over there, but I'm not getting it to hit the spot I want to. Watch it be something really simple and I'm just stupid. That's usually the case though, isn't it? It's always that. But just by virtue of how the levels are usually designed out, this is usually the case. Wait, I think I remember something about this level. Hold on. I am wasting time just doing nothing then. Hold on a sec. My brain just thunk. Hold on a sec. That's not what I was looking for. That sure as hell isn't what I was looking for. Now I'm gonna get paranoid again. The first time I played through this game, I was doing the exact same thing as you're seeing right now. Like, dang it, I know it's gotta be here somewhere. Someone is lying to me. And that's kind of a giveaway. But for these particular red coins, you really need the Eco Suit to get them. And it becomes a game of ricocheting yin-yang orbs all over the place. Oh man, this is gonna bug me so hard. That's a pit. Yeah, that's a pit. Pretty sure about that. Once we find the first two red stars in the next run through this level, I'm gonna slap myself in the forehead very hard. Yeah, okay, it really is somewhere that I honestly have no clue where. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Well, at least I got most of the stars. And this one is also red star. Oh, I timed up! Wow. Okay, see, this is what happens when I play games and I'm not paying attention to everything. For lack of better terms, that was a pretty horrible fail. I spent so much time looking for the first two stars that I wasn't paying attention to my own time. Which is pretty fantastic now that I think about it. Fantastic in a really, really bad way. I hope I can actually find more, I can't believe I died by the clock! What the hell? Which means I'm gonna have to go through this level again, like an idiot. Well, at least there's another yin-yang over here, so as long as I'm not too retarded, I can technically do this. Doesn't make it any less stupid, though. Why did I let that happen? Now I'm actually looking at the clock, like, paranoid-like. Now that I actually died by the clock. Aw oh, man, if I die by the clock already, this is just gonna be fantastic. I can already tell. Fantastic in a bad way. Very, very bad. Either way, I'm probably going to have to stop delaying so much time. Because, I'm gonna need to. Especially with the amount of time that the level kind of gives you. It seems I really, really don't have time to just... for lack of better terms, dick around. Oops. Can I still get that? That'd be pretty awesome if I could. I know I'm wasting time, but I don't care. I need to know. Nope, I can't get it. Ah, darn it. Well, I have to go through here anyway for a second time, so... Whoa there! Don't fall off the cliff. Thank you. Man, I had such a good first run going, and then I just kind of died by the clock. Sorry, I'm just not gonna let myself live that down. No, I was just dumb. First video, and I'm already screwing up by the time clock. Unheard of. No one's ever done that in the history of Let's Playing. Then again, I've watched so many Let's Players throughout history of LPing that it's really not something I'm surprised at if it ever happens to me. Okay, it can't possibly be up here, right? Can it? I really don't think so. It's not like there's any hidden blocks or anything, so where could it be? Watch me facepalm later on, finding out where it is. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna find out where it is, and I'm gonna be, for lack of better terms, raging at myself. Let's just say this is gonna be a little painful for me to watch on the post footage. Just a little bit. My stupidity is not a very forgiving thing about my personality. I'm sorry. Sometimes I can play video games pretty good. Other days, not so much. Okay, so that was stars number 2. I'm sorry, stars number 3 and 4. So where the hell are the other ones? This is genuinely bugging me. I'm sorry. And the worst part about all this is, I'm sure it's somewhere I'm just overlooking constantly. Okay, I gotta keep going already. This is taking way too long, so let's just go through the level as quickly as we can. And get those other 2 stars right around the end. I'm half certain I'll figure out where the first 2 stars are. Maybe in the next playthrough of this level. And this is exactly what this playthrough is going to be. It's going to be me going through the same levels over and over again until I get all the red stars too. This is partially why I was very afraid of when I was considering doing this game just for a playthrough on camera. I was deeply afraid that this is going to be a case of, man, I'm going to be redoing these levels over and over again just because I'm dumb. Oh man. Perfect star, sure. But still. You know what, before anything else happens, I'm gonna go ahead and save, get a few 1-ups, run back out. Alright, I got 2 more stars to look for there. Huh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pause this for 1 second until I actually find those stars. So, I'll be back just 1 moment, alright? Really? It's up here? Really? Fantastic, the one place I never suspected. Oh, they're so good at hiding these things, it's insane. I swear, man. They're so good at hiding these things, it's insane. Well, at least they give me a Miko suit, so you know, that's fine. So, stars number 1 and 2. Right here. Yeah, they really put it in places where you, honestly, if you were thinking about it in the logic terms like I was, then it would really throw you off in the sense of what it's supposed to be before these 2. Where the hell is it? When you know it still was technically before, just not in the same plane of existence. Oh man, that's just dumb. And you know the worst and funniest part about all this is, it's only the first video. And I decided to extend it for the hell of it, and my somewhat superpowers of remembering things is already failing me. Oh, this is a good omen of things to come. And by good I mean god-awful. I can already tell. But who knows? Who knows? Well, at least 3 stages are completely done. So until then, this is SeraphTearZ. See you folks in the next one. Or hopefully I will be less yawny before recording and actually have better memory, huh? That'd be nice.